I will be timing all prepared speeches, evaluation, table topic speeches, and also the reports presented by all role players. Accurate timing helps us maintain discipline, fairness, and professionalism, which are key values of Toastmasters. To assist our Toastmasters, I will use timing signals. So, green signal will be shown when the speaker reaches the minimum time allotted. Then yellow card will be shown at the midpoint of the time range. Then red card will be shown when the speaker reaches the maximum time allotted. After the red card, the speaker will have 30-second grace period to conclude the speech in order to remain eligible for voting. Then I will present timing report when called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. With that, Mr. Toastmaster of the day, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now it's time for Toastmaster. Milaf is not there, right? Okay, I missed. So, okay, I completely missed that. So, Toastmaster Puneet, you will not be there, right? Rahul. Rahul can take it, right? Accountant? You are not playing any role, right?
No.
Can you take accountant? Okay. I will call you after practice, after the practice. So today's grammarian role is being played by Toastmaster Akshit. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Akshit on the stage.
Good evening, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. So today my role is a grammarian. As a grammarian, I will introduce you the word of the day and phrase of the day. So today our word of the day is scaffold, which means that a temporary or supportive structure that is used to build something stronger. So an example for it is that small routines act as a scaffold for bigger goals. Our phrase of the day is structure precedes success. It means that success comes from having clear systems and structures first. Example for that is his disciplined routine shown that the structure precedes success. So I will encourage you to use the word of the day and phrase of the day. So whenever someone use the word of the day or phrase of the day, I encourage you to show the thumbs up for that. Anyone would like to come on the stage and use it as an example? Yeah.
The evaluator will provide us a constructive feedback, which is a scaffold for the further improvements. And a clear speech is a structure and which help us to proceed towards the success. Thank you.
So further, my role as a grammarian is to see that good usage and wrong usage of the word. So at the end of the meeting, I will ensure and I will come with a report. Thank you. Back to
Thank you, Toastmaster Akshit. Now let me call upon Toastmaster Rahul, who is playing our counter role. Please welcome Toastmaster Rahul.
Good evening, Mr. Area Director, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Today, my role is AHA counter. So we are using some filler words and arms during our speeches, which is come indirectly. It is not our intention to use this filler word, but it is come automatically, naturally. So to improve in that sense, I will check all these whatever maybe AHA counter you will be using during your speech, and at the end of the session, when called upon by the general evaluator, I will present my report. So over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul. Toastmaster Prachi, who is playing active listener, I would like to call upon to give brief.
So good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. So listening is very good art. So nobody can actively listen throughout the session. So oftentimes I'll be also, whenever I'm in discussion with the office, my mind is running at home. What to cook at dinner, whether my daughter is come to the from the school, etc., etc. And whenever I am at home, my mind is in office. So my presentation is whether my boss will like it and whether it will help to my appraisal and so on. So whenever you listen anyone, so not only your ears is listening to that person, but also you are listening from your eyes, your mind is applying to that speaker. So you are listening from your ears, but your eyes will be on his or her postures. So this is how the active listener plays a very vital role. So today I am active listener and I'll be keep on recalling the major phrases or some points, and at the end of the session I'll be calling for these all the small points and the speeches or details, other details. So thank you. Over to you.
And let's have a round of applause for our Toastmaster Rahul as well, who is one of the players who started us. Now let me call upon the journal evaluator who will be evaluating our speech, all the evaluation speeches in the entire session. Toastmaster Sugeesh.
So good evening everyone. As the general evaluator for today's session, I'll be keeping a very close watch on the entire proceedings of the meeting. I'll be noting down certain points about how the entire meeting was conducted. I'll be keeping a tab on how the role players execute the roles today, and also I'll be keeping a very close watch on the evaluators. So that's what my profile would be for today's session. So over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sugeesh. Now, especially for the guests, let me explain. There will be 3 sessions. One is the prepared speeches, where speakers prepare their speeches, deliver in 4 to 6 or 5 to 7 minutes. Second session will be the table topic session, where table topic master will host that session, where anybody can participate. It's impromptu speaking, 1 to 2 minutes. And then last session will be the evaluation session. General evaluator, Toastmaster Sugeesh, will be heading that session, and there will be evaluation feedback session basically. Let me start with the prepared speeches. Today there are 3 speeches. First speech will be given by Toastmaster Aarti, whose speech evaluation will be done by Toastmaster Ulas. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Ulas to give the details of Aarti's project.
Good evening everyone. So today my respective speaker Toastmaster Aarti would be giving her icebreaker speech. The purpose of this speech is to introduce herself to the club and to learn the basics of the communication. I would be presenting my evaluation report at the end of the session. Over to you, Toastmaster Aarti. Over to you, Toastmaster Sandeep.
Now let me call upon her first speech, icebreaker speech. Let me call upon Toastmaster Aarti on the stage. Toastmaster Aarti, the other side of me, Toastmaster. Over to you. Just timer. Please ensure it's 4 to 6 minutes.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my lovely guest. Today, if I tell you that today I enjoy talking, singing, dancing, and even anchoring the event. Some of you find that it is difficult to believe, isn't it? For a long time in my life, I was a very silent and quiet person in the room. And today, that silent person is standing in front of you on the stage. Hello everyone, my name is Aarti. I am a software engineer currently working at IBM. I was born about 25 years ago in a simple family in a city of Maharashtra, a calm, a spiritual place where our Lord Ram stayed for a long time. Any guesses? Nasik. Yeah, I am talking about Nasik. So I was born and raised in the Nasik, and since childhood, I was lots of in mind the ideas, the talent, the curiosity. But along with that, I also have something invisible, fear. Fear of something visible in the room, in the audience. Fear of being judged. Fear of making mistakes. And that fear became the silent part of my school days. In school, I became a quiet student. The student who listens everything, observed everything, but rarely spoke. I had a question, but I never raised my hand. I wanted to participate, but I never asked for it. And you will always find me sitting in the classroom quietly and observing others and wondering how they have found the courage to which I didn't have. In ninth standard, I changed inside me. So, for a very first time, somewhere inside me felt a small spark of courage, and I decided to participate in a speech competition. So I decided to try, and I practiced. I prepared again and again, and finally I stood on the stage and all eyes on me, and I went blank completely. I couldn't speak anything. And that day, I walked home back with a very heavy heart, disappointed, embarrassed, and broken. After that experience, I could have decided that this stage was not for me. This stage was not for me. Instead, I decided to let's give another try. Let's keep moving forward to myself. And on the same time, I completed my 10th standard in the year of 2016. And it was a turning point for me to take a further action about my career. Since I was a first child and the first daughter in my family, there was no one who can guide me about the career. So, but my parent said just one thing to me. We will support you in every possible way, in every decision. They gave me a confidence. They gave me a confidence, and by a chance, I decided to go for engineering in computer science, and I took admission in the first year of my diploma program in 2016. So coming from Marathi medium, everyone around spoke in English during presentation in a class, and the first year was extremely challenging and struggling for me. So, but I refused to give up. I refused to give up. I tried again and again. And slowly I began to speak, I began to understand, and I began to feel confidence in me. By the time I completed my 3 years of diploma, and it's time to take a decision for the next step of my career. So I took an admission for engineering in the year 2019, and during my engineering days, I challenged myself. I participated in every competition, event organization, to gaining the experience, to gaining the building the skills, and that experience told me or prepared me for my professional world. In the year 2022, I completed my engineering degree, and I was ready to take the next step for my career. So this is all about my engineering life. Then I got a job offer through my college placement, and like any other journey, it was not easy without the challenges. So I struggled a lot. There were a time that I doubted myself. There were a time that the things didn't go as planned. But I tried through the experience, learning, and the consistency. I grew in my career. And in the year of 2024, I joined IBM as a software engineer. And recently, I got a chance in my company to manage the big event of the IBM. So I managed everything, people, togetherness, and all. I did it well. So one thing I want to say, these all challenges, experience taught me that if you have something in your life, whatever it is, do it. Give your 100%, no matter what you do. Because you never know what the next step will be. You never know what life will throw you to you. And you never know what life is preparing for you. Something very big, beautiful is coming for you, but you cannot see it. So in last, I just want to say that fear does not disappear us, but courage grows. Thank you. Bye.
What an impeccable speech by Toastmaster Aarti. Now it's time for the second speech by Toastmaster Gopala. Before that, let me call upon Toastmaster Rohit for the speech introduction.
Presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, and dear guest. The next speaker is Mr. V. Gopala Krishnan. He's attempting Pathway Dynamic Leadership, Level 1, Speech 2. The objective of the speech is to write a speech with purpose and present a well-organized speech. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohit. Now, let me call upon Toastmaster meanwhile, I'll call upon guest Tarush, my son, to give his speech for 1 minute. Over to you, guest.
Hello everyone, my name is Tarush. I am from Senior KG. Today I am going to talk about my school School is my second home. It is a place where I learn, play and grow. I love my teachers because they guide me. I love my friends because they share and care. School is the best. Thank you.
We have recorded.
I tried.
It's
No,
already,
it's already recorded.
it's already recorded.
Very good.
That's good. We'll start.
I think let him speak from that side, otherwise it will be distracting for him. Let him speak from that side, otherwise it will be distracting for him. We can ask.
So we can ask. So, Toastmaster Gopala, are you comfortable in giving a speech while they are working? That's right. Okay with you? Okay. So let me call upon Toastmaster V. Gopala for the second speech. Toastmaster V. Gopala, who shapes me? Who shapes me? Toastmaster V. Gopala, over to you. Timer, please note 5 to 7 minutes. And keep showing the card.
Who shapes me? Have you ever paused and asked yourself why I am like this? Why I think like this? Why I think react like this? So believe me, behind all these questions, one deeper question is there. That is, who shapes me? Before you all assume something, let me tell you one thing. Some people will go for a gym to shape their body. But now you are, I see my shape, you, no gym trainer has trained me, correct? So who shapes me? Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, Mr. President, and dear guests. I will take you through two real life experiences which quietly help me to shape me. Momentum 1. Debut manager. When I was in the interview, I cleared my HR round. Then I went to ask me to see my manager. My manager was quite busy. They asked me to wait for 10 minutes. I waited 10 minutes, 20, 1 hour, 2 hours. Now I am started thinking whether I came for an interview or I already joined in the company. Finally, she came to me. I was preparing technical stuffs. But she asked me 2 things. One, what is your name? Second one, do you have driving license? You won't believe. I cleared that interview. I was selected to the sourcing department. I was so excited. What will be my first task? My manager given me a first task. So go to the supplier and get the development mark urgently to the plant. I went to the plant. The customer manager said to me, parts are not ready. I called her and said, this was the situation. Again she replied to me 2 things. One, go and check the process where cycle can get stuck. Second thing, don't come to the plant without that part. I was like whole night like security guard at the supplier plant. Finally, I would able to deliver that parts at plant early morning 4 a.m. to the plant. I thought I would take some rest. That time I realized that I supposed to travel last night to my hometown for Pongal. I thought at that moment, I forgot shaping me. My manager is trying to finish me. So, but the sleepless nights were helping me to stand as a costing engineer for this whole year. And momentum 2. One day I have to present project presentation along with 2 friends. So be honest, it's completely measured. It's like how I did the speech today. After meeting, one of my friend told, "Arey chill yaar, all we did like this, don't worry." Another friend told me, "Next time we will do better, we will do practice." So these situations makes me to think more seriously when given me positive note, forget the past and move on to the present. And second, this guy, before doing it, do practice so that you can do better. 2 things. Now you all heard about 2 stories. Now tell me, who shapes me? It's my manager, my friends, or my experience? No one. No one. It's me. Where I decided to take, when to take the advices from the peoples, where to take the peoples, and when to work upon that. Finally, this advices, we all from this rooms, we will get many advices from the peoples. But only you can shape your life. Many peoples will try to advise you more and try to shape you, but only you can shape your life. So thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster V. Gopala. Your speech really resonates. Where yes, we are here. You will find some people to give advice. We take advice, but we are the ones who has to take actions on our thing. With this, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Mani, who will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Sudha.
Good evening, all. President and my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today is not like a cherry on cake for me because I'm doing evaluation for a HR who is good at doing our evaluation. They got an opportunity without knowing anything. I got this opportunity. Really, I'm looking forward to hear Sudha Krishnamurthy's speech. Our pathways presentation mastery, same like as me also. My pathway is also presentation mastery and evaluation and feedback speech too. So the speech title I hand over to the team body. I'm looking forward.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mani. We always seek opportunity, and we found you today. With this, let me call upon Toastmaster Sudha on the stage for third speech. Toastmaster Sudha, the one life-changing question, Toastmaster Sudha, over to you. Timer, please note, timing is 5 to 7 minutes.
Good evening, presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Life bombards us with decisions. Soon as we wake up in the morning, tea or coffee today? What outfit will you wear? Is it Indian wear or Western, casual, business casual, just confuse the heck out of everybody. And sometimes a bit more serious questions. Should I work from office today or home? Do I have a good enough excuse to work from home today? And then this life-changing question appeared that simplified my life so magically. But before I reveal it, let me take you to the moment where it first appeared. Picture this. I'm standing in front of my wardrobe that's bursting with clothes. If my clothes had a voice, they would scream, "We need liberty, we need some space, we need to breathe, we need to be seen." I decided, okay, here's my courage, here are the empty bags, and today is the day. I looked at the cupboard, pulled out a dress I hadn't worn for 4 years. Oh, the tag was still there. And the familiar question popped in my mind. Do I need this? Of course, yes. If I lost a few more kgs, this is going to be wonderful. For that theme party 6 months later, what better outfit than this? My imaginary future daughter would love wearing this. Of course, I need to keep this in my wardrobe. But instead of the usual question, this time, there was another question that came like a scaffolding for something new. And the question was, can I live without it? I looked at the dress. Can I live without it? Yeah, sure. Haven't seen it for a long time. Don't even remember when I last did a wardrobe decluttering. Surely I lived without it, so I should be able to live without it. And the bags filled up real quick, and my wardrobe felt lighter. And this question followed me everywhere. It started following me to my shopping. Can I live without a new waffle maker? Can I live without a new bag? Can I live without yet another barely pink lipstick? My bank balance stood tall, and this question started following me into my work. Can I live without this meeting? And sometimes my boss said, absolutely not. But my work life became a bit more intentional. And then this question followed me to my thoughts. Can I live without this fear? I'd like to. Can I live without this overthinking? Yes, please. Can I live without this resentment? That feels so nice just the thought of it. And then one day, this question followed me into something really hard. A close friend had been drifting apart. I somehow held on to that relationship out of obligation, loyalty, years invested. But this was a relationship that drained me more than nourished me. And after a particularly exhausting call, this question came again. Can I live without it? Yes, but it's going to be difficult. And I put in the work. My life freed up. I got more space for healthier connections, more space to live life more fully, more space to learn and grow, and to be here at Toastmasters talking to all of you. Have you tried asking yourself this question? Can I live without it? Try and see. One day, when my email box was, climbing Mount Everest, the pings on Teams didn't stop. And with the incessant bombardment of the whole world trying to get a bit of me to them, I felt so suffocated. I stepped out, and as I just took one step out to look at the sky, the now familiar question popped up again in my mind. Can I live without it? And then my phone buzzed again. And just I was about to press it, I thought, well, maybe I can live without it. And I looked up at the sky, the lavender, the vibrant oranges, the golden glow of the sunset hour, and I thought, I cannot live without this. Not the sunset or the vibrant colors, but the pause, the moment to go within. It just took a moment of reset, and that's what I simply couldn't live without. And that's what I wanted to share with all of you today. Do think about one fear, one resentment, one thing, anything that drains your energy, and ask yourself this question: can I live without it? And see how your life will transform, just like mine did. Thank you so much.
We actually lived in your speech and we would like to see you again. I guess it's not your first pathway, right? Is it? Oh, great. Let's have a round of applause for all the speakers here. Now I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Sheetal for the timer report. Timing of all the speeches.
Speaker 1, which was Arti, and topic was icebreaker. She took 7 minutes 54 seconds. Then second speaker was Gopala, and topic was Who Shaped Me. Then timing was 6 minutes 8 seconds. Then last speaker was Sudha. Topic was one life-changing question, and timing taken was 6 minutes 20 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you. So you can mention Toastmaster Arti because of she went beyond time, so she is disqualified. 4 to 6 it was. 4 to 6. Farah. Okay.
You can announce.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Arti has taken 7 minutes 54 seconds, right? So she has been disqualified. But yeah, so shall we take break? I'll just ask everyone because we are running out of time. Do you want to take break for 5 minutes? So yeah, we'll take a 5 minutes break.
Arti, sir, you did well. Initially, icebreaker is, but you manage well. Just flow continue develop.
So in the what is the effect of first page? Have you calculation that this was third, right?
This one was.
I was recycling that. You want to continue? You will continue. You will continue.
So they are corporate, there are corporate clubs, their companies club. Actually, they are from other clubs. Two speakers are from other. So we can join in any club. Only two speakers. Only two speakers. Last two speakers. They are from other. Because it is still, I mean, you are not restricted to one Toastmaster. You can go and go to different audience, different club. You can give speech. It's the beauty. You can go to any Toastmaster, and I will help you if you want to go somewhere. Yeah. No problem. We'll connect. Please settle down. We'll start our another session. Okay, just few words. I'll take 1 or 2 minutes on my team again. When I was talking about the systems, you have goals, and there are moments when we feel that, I'll just take example that you have joined gym, okay, and you have paid for an year, entire year, 12,000, 15,000. There are moments when you feel that I don't want to go, it's too early to wake up, or after work when you are exhausted, you just want to skip that, okay. This is just an example, but there are goals where there are moments when you feel, okay, I'm so exhausted to continue, and it happened with me also. But if your goals are realistic and you take your goals seriously, then your building systems becomes very easy. I'll take an example. Like I was in 2019, I was preparing for PMI exam, okay, project management exam, and we have to pay like 80,000, end-to-end 80,000 for that. And I booked an exam. Now that has become compulsory, right? That I have to give my time for study at least 1 to 2 hours. If I don't study, I'm going to lose not only the exam, going to lose money, and going to what I've committed to me and my company and other colleagues, that all those dreams, my dream will be shattered. Okay. So when your goals are serious, realistic, then your process of preparing for that, achieving that goal becomes easy. Okay. So it's very important to set goals, those are realistic, and you reflect every week. Okay. I can understand that we are very busy in life. We wake up in the morning, started checking our emails, we have to spend time with our family, then work, then in evening we have to work on our hobbies, there are late work activities, we have to spend time with our relatives, and so many things that we are so busy. right? We cannot do anything, everything in one day. But system allows you that you have to think and plan your weeks or months. If you have set the goals for 6 months, you have to don't set too many goals in the same timeline so that you are not able to spend that much time. Okay, rather set the goals, those are realistic. Say in this quarter, in this half year, I would like to do this. Then entire year, I would like to do this. And based on that, set the time. I gave an example of reading books, right? Just spend 10 minutes reading. Even if it say you think that it is too much, just go for one paragraph. Okay, it's an example of doing any activity. Just go for one paragraph. If you are thinking that exercise, for exercise, I can't give 1 hour, just do push-ups, like just do anything for 5 minutes exercise. Okay, so at least you are making that continue consistency. That is very important to build any systems. I have a lot to discuss, but that probably will be later. Now it's time for the another session, that is table topic session. Impromptu speaking. You will be given 1 to 2 minutes. Table topic master will explain all the rules. Let me call upon table topic. Today's table topic, Toastmaster Sanjay Zende, who will be hosting the table topic session.
Good evening, presiding as officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I am going to play table topic master role. Please help me to understand the purpose of the role. So table topic master session is to think and speak on the feet, which improves
Impromptu
speaking. Yeah. So I think we understand the purpose. So there are basic rules to follow. As Toastmaster Rahul mentioned, whenever there is a transfer of the control, please shake your hands, and please audience clap. Each speaker is given 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute timer, please note down. 1 minute is given. Once 1 minute is passed, show green card. 1.5 minute show yellow card, and 2 minute red card. There will be a 30-second of grace period will be given. Please note down, there will be voting happen to find the best speaker. Also, please don't forget to use word of the day and phrase of the day. So let me begin. Who want to be a volunteer for the first topic?
Especially who have not taken role, please participate.
Your name?
Sudha.
Toastmaster Sudha. Your topic is, tell us about a time your perfect plan turned into a total disaster. Tell us about a time your perfect plan turned into a total disaster. Toastmaster Sudha.
Good evening again, presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. This was the day that I had been preparing for over a year. Can you imagine preparing for something for over a year, which is not an exam? Well, this was that. And here I was, my US visa finally done, which is, well, a project in itself. My packing done and fitting everything into the bags that they allow, that's another exam in itself. And I said goodbye to my family. This was my first trip outside India ever. and I was caught in a 7-hour traffic jam on the Pune-Mumbai Expressway. And then got hit by another cab, obviously. Nothing happened to me, but my hopes of making it to the flight went down and down. Frantically, I called the call center to see if my flight can be somehow managed. But no, this was a day when Murphy ruled and everything that could go wrong did. I missed my first ever flight outside the country. Clearly, India did not want to let go of me, is how I took that as the message. Hopefully, or thankfully, the rest of the trip went well after I shelled out a bucket load of money to buy another ticket and continue with the trip. So that was about my day, where everything that I planned for a year went awry, but got saved by one decision that I took in the middle of the night when I finally reached the airport and was told no can do of whether I still wanted to go on the trip or no. So sometimes courage wins over Lord Murphy. Thank you.
Thank you for that. I think at least the rest of the plan is well. That's a good thing. Want to be next?
Just that guest can also participate, and who have not taken roles, please participate.
BKM Dinesh, your topic is what drives you to keep going when things get boring? What drives you to keep going when things get boring? BKM Dinesh.
Boring bosses, meddling colleagues, and boring work. All of us have seen this, others see it every day. And every day morning I see, oh, I really want to go to office today? Do I really want to be in that company again? But there is one thing that keeps me going. Every single time, the home loans that I have to pay EMI of every month. We all come across many situations where things look south, where we think it's not worth doing. But in every situation, there is one little thing, there is one little ray of hope that keeps us going. And I follow it myself. I have many times used in my speech, showing up is half the success. Many times it feels like, oh, I don't have what it takes. I'm just tired. But you just show up there, you do a thing, you learn something new. Be it coming to Toastmasters meeting. Today I was a little tired. I went shopping with my wife, and I don't want to tell you. That's another speech topic. But then I was tired. I fell asleep, and I woke up. 5:30. I wanted to come to meeting today. But then I thought, okay, I'm late, but let's still show up. And I saw I heard some wonderful speeches today. So I think that courage to keep going, even though things look south, even though it seems like you are not able to do it. I think that's important, that you come, you show up and you take things from there. Be it office, be it home, be it that party at daughter's school, college. I think it's important that you show up and you carry things on from there. So that's what keeps me going, Toastmaster Sanjay.
No doubt, home loan is a driving factor for all of us. Who is next? Any guest you want to try? Sarah. Guess Sarah. Your topic is, what is one thing you do differently now than 5 years ago? What is one thing you do differently now than 5 years ago? Guest Sarah.
Thank you, Sanjay. So today we discuss. Sandeep has talk about the goal. Okay. So almost from last couple of years we are just setting a goal. Every year we are setting a goal. Setting goal is one thing and achieving goal is a different thing. There is always gap in between that. Now, I really feel that whatever I am setting in 2026, I would like to achieve. Somebody's talk about the habits, somebody's talk about the living the things. Okay, it is really required. That's really we need to ask ourselves and live the things. Okay, then we can spend our time for actual what we wanted to do it. Now, what exactly 5 years I wanted to do. Now, the thing is that basically I wanted to actually, I'm very habitual about the cycling. Okay, I wanted to cycling almost 500 kilometer. That was my actual aim almost 5 years before, but could not able to happen. But this time I did not take 500 kilometer as a goal. I took it of 300 kilometer. And I am going to measure. What I have observed that if you are going to measure anything, that is definitely going to be achievable. So every month I have to split it. I have to do it 50 kilometers per month. So in six months, definitely I will feel that definitely I am going to achieve my goal what I have planned it. Okay. So if that comes in my habits or as a part of this strategy, if I measure that one, definitely I am going to achieve this one which I did not achieve 5 years before. Thank you.
Yes, goals keep on changing, but system, we should build system. What is one rule you follow in your life? What is one rule or rules that you follow in your life? Toastmaster Anand.
One rule that we follow. Good evening, President, Toastmaster of the Day, and fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I know we have rules set in our lives which we have to follow. But there is definitely there will be one rule that everybody likes to follow. Like in my case, I always try to wake up and try to be cheerful that day. So that's the rule that I start with. I mean, I try to make sure like in the morning I wake up, go for a walk my dog as well. So that way I keep myself energized, charged. So that makes my day worth the day. That's all it is.
Mr. Vaibhav, your topic is: would you rather have a perfect plan or a perfect habit?
Perfect plan or a perfect habit.
Would you rather have a perfect plan or a perfect habit? Toastmaster Vaibhav.
Presiding officer and Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Perfect plan or perfect habit. Perfection is a myth, but if you chase perfection, you may end up with excellence. That is a phrase. Imperfection is the reality. Let's accept it. Coming to perfect plan or perfect habit. Even if I consider excellent plan or excellent habit, planning doesn't work if there is no execution. A planning without execution is meaningless. Somebody had said, first plan the plan, then plan it. Sounds interesting? First plan the plan, then plan it. Evaluate, weigh it against different aspects. The risk factors, the realities, practicalities. See if it can really work. Before even planning, look at these various aspects. Otherwise, it's not going to work. How it works? Putting something in habit, delivering small outcomes daily, working on those small aspects daily, and that is what is called the perfect execution of plan. So if you ask me, perfect plan or perfect habit, I say plan the plan, then plan it, and work on perfect habits. That is the right execution of plan. Back to you.
Okay, I think that's the end of this session. Because of the time constraint, I think we couldn't carry more. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjay. Let's have a round of applause for Sanjay. Wonderful session. Now this is time for the third session. Toastmaster Sugesh will be conducting a general evaluation session. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Sugesh on the stage.
Good evening, everyone. So today, first of all, we would start with the speech evaluation. So the first icebreaker speech was given by Toastmaster Aarti, and the evaluator, I would like to call Toastmaster Ullas to provide the evaluation.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and dear guest. So now I would be providing the feedback for Toastmaster Aarti for the icebreaker speech. So first of all, I would request everyone to stand up and give a standing ovation as it was her icebreaker. So what a wonderful speech given by Toastmaster Aarti. So I can see like she was preparing for this speech from last 1 or 2 weeks, and in the last week I think she was the Toastmaster of the day, and that is the right way to prepare for your speech, to take the TMOD before that week. That gives you the confidence and working and keeping that momentum going. So good work, good planning, and keep doing the same. So talking about the speech which you gave, so it had a good flow, it had a good start. You started with your school days, what kind of challenges you had. You talked about the moment on the stage where you could not deliver, and then over the period how you worked on yourself, took little steps. You organized the college event. Then you also talked about the event which you organized in your company. So you took step to overcome your fear, and I think that is a right thing to do, and that is we all are here. So coming to the delivery, so I could say the delivery was very nice, and I could also see like even it was your first speech, you tried to have the stage moment which many of us lack in our first speech. So you had a good presence of mind. So you tried to cover the different aspects of the speech, and it was having a good structure, a good start, middle part, and also you ended with a good conclusion to take small steps and overcome your fear. So very well done. And the challenge which I would like to give you is to take the next speech within 1 month. So that was a challenge to you, and yeah, over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ullas. It was a very well prepared evaluation. Kudos to that. So now the next speech was given by Toastmaster Gopala. I would invite Toastmaster Rohit, who will evaluate his speech.
My target speaker was Gopal, sorry. So his title was Who Shapes Me, and the objective was write a speech with a purpose and present a well-structured speech. We started with a question, who shapes us? I was in that instant, I was thinking about myself. It felt connected. I would like to talk about the good things you have. You have the right amount of pace of words. You were very calm on the stage. You have used the ingredients of humor also. The vocal variety was right. When you were explaining about what your boss said, you used a high pitch. It was overall a well-structured speech. The recommendation I would like to tell you that when you started your speech, you were at this corner of the room most of the time, and your eyes was in the right direction, looking at Puneet at most of the time. You can try small gestures, like when your boss is telling you something, you can like yell or use a slightly higher pitch of words. You mentioned in your speech that you missed this speech, but it was not. It was not like that. It was a very beautiful speech. It was calm, and the message was really clear. When you mentioned we shape ourselves with experiences, when to respond, when to react, the message was clear. I will be excited to see you in many other speeches in the future. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohit. The third speech was delivered by Toastmaster Sudha. I would like to invite Toastmaster Mani to provide the evaluation.
Once again, good evening all. There is a saying from one wise gentleman. Understand rocket science, and even you can understand Inception movie also without any subtitles and requirement. But when you are trying to read a woman's mind, it is not easy. And in the speech also, she concluded, she trying to show her transitions from various things of what to where she is taken from one transition to one transition. It is really appreciated. First of all, I appreciate her courageous decision to deliver her speech in another club rather than as own dynasty or own war zone. It is a great thing. And she was aligned with her first earlier feedback. I came to know her feedback also on her first speech. This constructive approach is very nice, and she able to scaffold her speech with her earlier feedback. Really appreciate. We have to appreciate on one more thing. She tried to help us to understand somewhat more than what women were thinking and what their thoughts were. Really great to be. She have a very good vocab, and have a good engagement with the audience. And where she give a pass to us to react on that, she deliberately did that. Really appreciate. And most of the time your eye contact is on this side only. Most of the time, you can see how the remaining audience itself. Might be it is because of her two characters inside her. One is a woman, and her HR, her belongings are there only. So all the time she is looking might in that direction because of her belongings. But you have to work on that eye contact. See, when you are transition on our like speech or any story from moving to, there is not required to use the stage. When your speech is a constructed speech, and there is no point of doing any transitions, you can stand on your favorite chosen place and you can deliver your speech. But you have some transitions in our story, so just I request you to, you can work on that. You can move here and there. It will give audience to more engaged than what they did with our speech. To challenge ourselves next time when you are hiring any person as your HR, just think about their banking and their desires also. So that what you've been struck when you are seeing your bank balance or stop your desires, it will definitely help us to them also to get a good thing. Totally, it is a good speech. It is meticulously manufactured speech. And one last thing I want to say: the gentleman first I said he is a bachelor. He didn't marry anyone. The gentleman was not married, single. That might be he been good at giving this advice. Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you all the evaluators for giving an evaluation. So let's give a big round of applause to all the evaluators. So, yes, so now I would like to invite Toastmaster Sheetal to give her report on all the three evaluators. Yeah, even on the table topics you need to follow the guidance.
So for table topics, timing taken up the TM Sudha 2 minutes 10 seconds, then TM Dinesh 2 minutes 5 seconds, then guest Sarah 1 minute 51 seconds, then TM Anand 40 seconds, then TM Weber 1 minute 34 seconds, and for evaluator TM Ullas 3 minutes, then TM Rohit 1 minute 40 seconds, and TM Mani 2 minutes 59 seconds. Thank you.
Toastmaster Sheetal, can you announce who is disqualified in the table topic? Who has spoken less than 1 minute or
Less
more
than.
than?
So
More than
qualified
2
person is less than 1 minute, right?
Less than 1 minute?
Someone spoke for 30 seconds.
40 seconds
So,
you
so
mentioned.
TM Anand is disqualified for table topic. Thank you.
Okay. So now I would like to call for the grammarian Toastmaster Akshit to provide his report.
So, good evening once again. I'm here once again with my report, but I'm disappointed that no one used the word of day and phrase of day in today's meeting. I will encourage you to use the word of day and phrase of day in the next meetings. So, let me come with some good usage of words that are used in the meeting that were courage, endurance, resonate, obligation, nourishment, meticulously, suffocating, golden glow of sunset, the phrases that shelled out money out of the bucket deliberately, first plan the plan, then plan it. There were no bad uses as such in the meeting. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Akshit, for providing a very detailed, good usage of the words. We can all look forward to implement those words whenever we go for our next speeches. So now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Rahul, who is playing the R counter, to provide his report.
It was very wonderful session. So let me explain my report. Before explaining the report, I will declare today's flawless speakers. TM Sudha. During the table topics, TM Dinesh, TM Vaibhav, and the TM Mani during the evolution. So please join me to have a big round of applause for this flawless. Thank you. So let me explain the other detailed report. Toastmaster Aarti used 3 times R and 3 times so, and 1 pause during their speech. Toastmaster Gopala used 3 times so, In Toastmaster Sheetal, the timer, she used one time two times and two times so. Toastmaster Sanjay, during the table topic session, he used two times R. And guest Sarang used okay is a filler word two times and so one time. Next, Toastmaster Anand used two times R in their table topic. Then Toastmaster Rohit, you use one time R and two times so. Toastmaster Sugesh used two times so. And Toastmaster Akshit used two times R. So this is all about my report. It's over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul. So now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Prachi because she is going to engage all of us in a very interesting session. So she will be going to test your listening skills. So all the best to you guys.
Good evening, everyone, once again. Here we have the active listener questions with me. So at the beginning of the session, when Toastmaster of the day has started his small speech and encouraged us with the story of animals, he specifically mentioned one animal, penguin, with a specific type. What was the type of that penguin? Yes. So next icebreaker speech where TM Aarti has used last sentence, which was very encouraging. What was that sentence? The last phase of the speech.
Build on your courage.
No.
Overcome your
You are very close, but that is, I need the exact wording because that was a very nice sentence.
Give it 100%.
No. No one? Okay. Fear doesn't disappear, but courage grows. This was the very encouraging sentence. Who want to overcome on his or her fear. So the next is, during the speech of Sudha, she is having lots of questions during beginning of the day. So could you please answer me 2 or 3 questions which she is having at her day of the starting?
The excuse for work from home.
Yes.
That appealed the most.
Tea or coffee, yes. And
Work from home.
one more?
Work from home or work from office.
Yes. And the excuses for work from home. And one more, which dress should be wear? Okay. Yes, so what was the last question from my side? What was the last topic in table topic session?
I won't answer.
Yes.
Perfect plan or perfect habit?
Yes. So would you have perfect plan or perfect habit? This was the last topic in table topic session. So thank you so much for actively listening throughout the session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prachi, for that very engaging session. All of us enjoyed it. I am sure it was a very good session from your side. So now I can start evaluation. Evaluation I can start now. So now I would like to start with the general evaluation for this entire meeting. So the topic today which Toastmaster Sandeep gave, it was a very interesting topic. So when he said build systems to achieve your goal. So today in the afternoon, it just struck me that I need to reform my system. Since I am the general evaluator, so as a general evaluator, I have to be here at least 15 to 20 minutes early to overlook the entire proceedings. So as luck would have it, the session did not start on time because of certain factors which was beyond our control. So since it's okay, I mean, since there was a class going on here, we all had to wait. So I would like to start with Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Rahul. So you started on a very enthusiastic note, like you explained the mission and the rules. You even mentioned about the guest circular. You even mentioned about the phrase of the day and the word of the day. My only suggestion would be, I understand that it was a shortage of time. I saw Toastmaster Akshit supporting you when he went and he mentioned the word of the day and the phrase of the day. which ideally I think, which I've seen in all the earlier meetings, is the Sergeant at Arms used to do it. So today, okay, due to lack of time, I think he supported you in this venture. Otherwise, going forward, it has always to be the Sergeant at Arms who has to write over there the word of the day and the phrase of the day, and he has to set the tone of the meeting. So that's the only this thing I have. But kudos to you for taking the role and performing it to the best of your abilities. Then coming to the presidential address, like Toastmaster Sandeep today took a dual role. He took the role of the president as well as the Toastmaster of the day. So in the presidential address, you mentioned about, you took an example, which I noticed that everybody started listening to that particular speech very much attentively. So you talked about endurance and you gave the example of the Emperor Penguin, which was a good example, and you started on a very positive note. You provided about guest introduction and you mentioned about the other rules and regulations also. So kudos to you for taking on this role. It was done very perfectly, the presidential address. Then you went on to introduce the theme, that is the Toastmaster of the day, and you introduced the theme and started explaining, giving examples, and that's how you started about. In between, when you were in the midst of the session, there was a minor disturbance. I think some people from outside, they came to work on this thing. So I noticed that you brought in a bit of creativity. You introduced your son over here, so that, because everybody by that time, they lost contact. I mean, they were not in touch with what's going on here, and they started talking amongst ourselves. When I, for a brief moment, I started talking to Rohit, Toastmaster Rohit. But then I think somehow you sensed that there is a bit of disengagement going on. So kudos for that creativity, wherein you brought in your son and said he will provide a speech for 1 minute. Please listen to him. So that's how you got all the audience back into the mainstream. So that's a good this thing that you have introduced while discussing on this theme. Now coming to Toastmaster Sheetal, you played the role of the timer. Your introduction was good. Like, you started off, you mentioned about the rules and the regulations. You told everything, like this is how I'll be using my green card, my yellow card, red card. You mentioned everything. But what I sense, that's a good point. I mean, you definitely did a very good job over there. What I would recommend from my side is, you were reading from your mobile, like you were holding your mobile and you're just going through the entire this thing. I understand it's the first time, but going forward, just try avoiding the mobile part, because then that engagement won't be there from the audience, because you're just looking at the mobile and you're just going on reading it. So I would recommend try avoiding that. What you can do is you can practice your speech, whatever small speech that you have at home, and you can practice and you can deliver it over here. That would create, that confidence on your part will also improve, and you can go on to take on many different types of roles. That is one part. My only other recommendation would be, if you are showing the cards, so if it's the yellow card, so you have to hold it for a specific period, so that the speaker over here is aware that, okay, I am on the yellow. And what I noticed is you showed the yellow and you just kept it down immediately. Don't do that. I mean, you can just keep it holding for that particular duration till that time that time is valid, that yellow card is valid. After that, pick up the red card and you can display. So when you show the red card to the speaker knows that, okay, my time is almost over, I need to wrap it up. So that way you can practice on this, so that the next time you can take on the role and you can do it in a more constructive way. Coming to Toastmaster Akshit, you played the grammarian role very well. You introduced the phrase of the day and the word of the day. You explained the rules. You also mentioned that you will keep a track of the good usage, and you use the phrase bad usage. So my recommendation to you would be, like, don't use the phrase bad usage, say not so good usage. Use that word. That creates a bit of positivity, because bad usage tends to go slightly towards the negative side. So use positive words, because in Toastmaster we all learn to be positive. So that's one thing that you can inculcate going forward. So So kudos to you for taking this role. Coming to Toastmaster Rahul Nandurkar, I understand someone else was there for this role. At the last moment, I remember Sandeep saying that you can take up the role, and you just took it up without any hesitation. You came here confidently, you delivered your speech. I mean, I was surprised because I never knew that, because you mentioned the rules, regulations, whatever has to be followed, what exactly you'll be doing. You explained everything to the audiences. So you did it flawlessly. So kudos to you for taking the role at the last moment. Toastmaster Prachi, you have done an excellent role. I understand that it's a bit of a challenging role to be an active listener. Even I had taken that role earlier, and even I fumbled for initially, wherein I could not. I myself made the mistake, and there was the audience pointing out to me that this was not the case. So this is how it happened. But in your case, you took it up very well. You engaged the audiences, asked interesting questions. So very well, kudos to you. You've done a good job. I think I've covered everybody, all the role plays.
Speech evaluation, I think we can cut down because of the time.
Okay. So that's it from my side. Now I would like to pass it on to the Toastmaster.
Apologies, we are cutting down the speech evaluation, but Sugesh will connect all the evaluators and the speakers as well for their evaluations. Just 30 seconds on the theme that consistency over intensity. If I want to learn something, for example, I'm learning AI related things as a technical person, so it cannot happen in just 1 or 2 days. I have to make a habit of reading blogs, going through videos, learning day by day, 10-15 minutes I usually spend on learning, so that I have understanding of terminologies, start with the small things that must have been covered in the last session as well. With this, I will close the theme session, and then we'll give it to the presiding officer, to myself. Now I'm wearing the hat of presiding officer. As a presiding officer, I have few announcements. One is that renewals are coming, and if you renew before 10th of Feb, you will receive DIT coins. The DIT coins, you can use them on the Muskurado. You want to order something, a badge, or things that we use in Toastmasters. And also you can either use in the Crescendo leadership programs. Those DIT coins can be used over there as well. For more details, we'll be connecting individually. Anything from you, Dinesh, on the thing? Now I would like to, without any further ado, I would like to call upon quickly guest, just 30 seconds. Need your feedback so that we can improve further. I would like to call upon, you can stand there only and you can give us the 30 seconds quick feedback. How did you like about our meeting?
Hello everyone, good evening again. So yes, I like this session a lot, and I learned different things even from this session. So I'm looking forward to joining it. Not only the communication skills, but the daily things that we inculcate in our life. For example, building the structural life, building small habits, thinking or taking one step at a time. All these different things I learned from you, and I look forward to incorporate that in my daily habit. So the session was good, not only focusing on communication skills and all, but also learning from others that how they see or what's their approach towards life. So this is all experiences, it's all about different experiences here and there. So I really like this session, and overall it's good, it's great learning. So looking forward.
Yes.
Yes, so myself Rajhan. So actually I was not there for the whole session. I just came after I think it after the second half or something. So hearing all the speeches and all the how people are communicating and how their ideas are being shared, it is a great platform. So I am looking forward to join as well. So Sugeesh was one of my he recommended me the Toastmaster, so he was one of my colleagues. So yeah, thank you.
Please join us in the next session as well so that you can experience the entire program.
Yes,
sure. Thank you.
Good evening once again, and I really like the session, and I'm really excited to join this club. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I think everybody get connected and get engaged also. And one of the good things which I have seen here, like you allow kid also to do some role. Okay, so that is one of the things. And the best thing is that I listen like some of the really good speakers. So that is learning for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to clarify, there is another Cavalier Club where we have younger people who join. There is a separate club. He just something that I had to bring him in the meeting, but he has played no role in formally. But thanks for.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So this is the first time I joined this Toastmaster meeting. So I got a feel like I was structured, organized meeting, and inside I give the constructive feedback, whatever everyone is not perfect, but if you give constructive feedback, you can improve. So,
Thank you. Yes.
Good evening all, I am from Corporate Club. Earlier my visualization on this Toastmasters in 2 dimensions, but now I've been 3-dimensional visualization. I've been keeping on this community club. Really finding a room at corporate clubs in the floor. Finding a room means whether it is a ground floor or 6th floor. Finding the room, we felt it is difficult to maintain the meeting, to run the meeting. But this is anything special for me to learn more activities. It's great to hear.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you.
I love your humor. I love your humor, I said. Yes.
So again, I also part of corporate club, but it's totally different, which I explained from my club to here, how the people stay connected, what from there, what it's like. Because we used to get the timings from the working better. But no, what from personal life, we have to dedicate yourself to this. It's really, that's up to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is the second week I came here. I must have understanding how Toastmasters work, how people are talking, and how the system is working right now. This is the really good thing. I see how Aarti delivered her speech and other speakers also got an opportunity. It's really wonderful. I looking forward to join this club.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Just in keeping the time in mind, I wanted to call out 2 things. One is the active listening section. I think that was something new in this club. Thanks Toastmaster Prachi. I really enjoyed that. I think it was a good nudge for us to remember and recollect what happened during the meeting. I'm sure it's a 2-hour meeting, so it does take a little. And the second thing is an invitation. I come from Deccan Toastmasters Club, which is celebrating its 10-year anniversary on 31st of January at Bhau Institute. I checked Toastmaster Dinesh. All of you are welcome, 10 to 12. I forwarded a poster about it to Toastmaster Dinesh, Sandeep. So feel free to connect with him or with me if you'd like to come join. Thanks.
Thank you. So there will be briefing session, or DTM leadership can help me with the connecting. Now it's time for the award. Let me call upon the best speaker of today, Toastmaster Sudha. Can someone take a picture? Thank you, Sudha. Table top, please, if you can stay here. Table topic, best speakers, Toastmaster Sudha and Toastmaster Vaibhav. Please come.
Joint.
Yes. 50-50.
Sharing the trophy.
Best speech evaluator, Toastmaster Money. Thank you. Best auxiliary player. Sorry. Okay. Best auxiliary player is short role player, Toastmaster Prachi. Thank you. Best long role player, if you can announce my name. Toastmaster Sandeep, if you can give me. You can give me. Yeah. You're the senior most. Yes.
Not by age though.
Congratulations. Thank you. So here, am I missing anything? So we are already. So here I adjourn the meeting. Forum is open for the chit chat and we'll have a group photo.